Virginia Governor Terry McAuliffe said today that he expects the Duke Energy Corporation to pay for cleaning up the coal ash that contaminated the Dan River in Virginia and North Carolina. Coal ash is the sludge that's left over when coal is burned to make electricity. Also today in North Carolina, a federal grand jury began looking into possible criminal charges. Mark Strassmann is in Raleigh.
This spill of coal and ash from a retired Duke Energy power plant coated an 80-mile stretch of the Dan River with toxic sludge. 8 days later, federal prosecutors issued the first of at least 23 subpoenas investigating the relationship between the utility and North Carolina state regulators.
It's clear that they have been coordinating their legal efforts.
Derb Carter is a lawyer with the Southern Environmental Law Center, or SELC. He says the questionable relationship became apparent last year. His group tried 3 times to sue Duke to clean up spills, but he says state regulators blocked them every time by fining the utility instead of demanding a cleanup.
It's an inappropriate or too close relationship between Duke and the state that's contributed to that. Scrutiny is due.
The federal subpoenas demand the personal financial records of 18 current or former employees of North Carolina's Department of Environment and Natural Resources, or DENR. The subpoenas state prosecutors are examining whether regulators were influenced by the utility with a monetary payment, preferential treatment, or promise of future employment. A former supervisor told us she resigned last November because of what she called the defanging of the agency. Duke Energy and DENR told us they would not comment on the grand jury investigation. The utility has promised to work on plans to clean up its waste sites. Mike Hager worked there for 17 years. He's now a representative in the state legislature.
Your sense is that there's nothing improper in the relationship between the utility and DENR?
Correct. I mean, it's a natural evolution of trying to make sure we do the right thing for the citizens and for the environment and for the economy in North Carolina.
And if the grand jury finds out that, in fact, some individuals did profit in ways that they shouldn't have?
Then they should be punished for that.
That spill in the Dan River included chemicals known to cause cancer, and Duke Energy has yet to announce its cleanup plan. Scott, the grand jury will meet through Thursday.
Mark, thanks.